Hello, and welcome to a yoga flow with Angela Russell. Today we will set ourselves up in child's pose to start, walking the knees apart from each other as we sit our bottom back into our heels and then gently fold forward. So we're allowing part of the stomach to relax on the thighs, letting that heart space sink down. Reaching arms up overhead, palms face down, and then close your eyes and allow the body to soften. Let the shoulders soften. Let the face soften. Notice the breath. Ground yourself here in this space. Start to walk your hands now over to the right. Keep your left glute working back to your heel. Try to allow the left shoulder to gently draw down as you lengthen the left side of your body. Take a nice big breath in and a nice slow breath out. And then we'll walk our hands through center and now take them over to the left side. So as we do that, we are now grounding into right. So right glute to heel, right shoulder gently draws down. And then our inhale breath will travel up that right side as you lengthen. And the exhale will allow the heart space, the shoulders, the forehead to continue to melt down. We'll walk our hands back through center. Reground here, so forehead resting down. And then you come up onto your fingertips and just gently work your hands forward, creating space both in the side body and the shoulders. Inhale again, we're lengthening. Exhale, we're softening and melting. And then just releasing the elbows and the forearms, the palms back down as you find your child's pose once again. Inhale as you start to make your way up and onto table pose. Walking your knees under your hips, your palms grounding under your shoulders, and then cow pose, belly down, heart forward, tailbone up. Exhale, chin to chest, arch your back for cat. Inhale, belly draws down, heart pulls forward, tailbone lifts. Exhale, chin to chest, round and lift your back. Inhale, belly down, heart forward. Exhale, push through those palms, lift your spine for the ceiling or the sky. And then start to circle the hips around and back, moving gently into the shoulders and through the wrists. Switch directions for a couple rounds. And then maybe shift the movement now, working more through the head and neck in that circular motion, making sure again you go in both directions, swaying into the sides of the body. And then we'll find our way back to table pose. Draw the belly button in. Lift your right leg up, foot is flexed, left arm reaches forwards, fingers spread wide, and then round, elbow to tap knee. Inhale, lengthen arm and leg. Exhale, round, elbow tap knee. Inhale, lengthen, extend. Exhale, elbow tap knee. Inhale, lengthen, take your hand out to the left, bend your lifted right knee, and then reach back. Grab the foot if you can. It's a gentle kick into the hand as you slowly pull that heart space forward. Release, extend the arm and leg. Palm and knee touch down. And then we'll just release into maybe a cow-cat or a little bit of swaying motion. Rounding and softening, come back through your table. Left leg extends, right arm reaches forward. Elbow to knee, round the back. Inhale, extend the arm and leg. Exhale, elbow tap knee. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, round, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Take your arm off to the right, bend that lifted left knee, and then start to reach back. If you grab the foot, it's a little kick into the hand. Again, that heart space just gently opening and pulling forward. Extend and release, arm and leg, hand and knee, touch back down. A little more movement here. Cow-cat. Now we're going to start to set ourselves up for our first downward dog. Planting your palms, fingers spreading wide. Long down the neck as you lift your tailbone up and then walk your dog here. Big bend into that right knee, left heel draws down. Big bend into left knee, right heel draws down. Find the breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, push your stomach to your thighs, bear pose, and then straighten the knees as you guide your heels down. Again, lift your heels, bend your knees, push the stomach to the thighs, tailbone stays reaching up. Straighten the knees, guide the heels, downward dog. Start to walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Walk the feet about hip distance, and then grab opposite shoulders, opposite elbows as you bend your knees a lot. Inch your stomach down onto your thighs. It would feel good for you to add a little movement, sway side to side. You're starting to stretch and lengthen the spine. Focus on the breath. Big inhales, big exhales. Hands come down as you heel toe your feet out nice and wide. Place your left palm under your nose. Reach your right arm up for the ceiling or the sky. Right hand wraps behind your waist, helping to gently roll that shoulder back. Right arm reaches back up and then comes down, swapping sides. Bend right knee, left arm lifts, open that heart space. Left arm wraps behind your waist, gently roll shoulder back. Full breath. Left arm reaches up and comes back down. Now we heel toe our feet together, big toes to touch, some space between our heels. Hands to shins, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, hands to floor. Inhale, halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, round and bend the knees. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold and ground. Inhale, now reach and rise. Expand the arms. Take the palms overhead to touch. Gaze up, hands down in front of heart center. And release your arms alongside you, palms face forward. Let's roll into the shoulders, forward, up, and back. Other direction. Good, rounding forward. And then releasing arms back alongside you. Open your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, hands down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, melt. Again, reach and rise. Expand the arms, take them up overhead, palms touch. Draw your thumbs down in front of heart center and release arms alongside you, relaxing shoulders down the back and opening heart forward. Inhale, reach up, look up, palms touch. Exhale, fold forward, hands down, head down. Inhale, half lift, heart pulls forward. Exhale, round and soften. Inhale, reach and rise. Gaze up, palms touch. A gentle back bend. Slightly inching the heart up as you reach the hips forward. Inhale through center. Exhale, fold forward, hands down, head down. Inhale, half lift, nice flat back. Exhale, hands to your mat as you step right foot back, followed by left foot, finding your plank pose. Top of our push-up here, we want to feel grounded, strong, and engaged. Pushing into the palms, wrists under shoulders. Shoulder blades drawing slowly apart. Spine is long, you're engaging the muscles in the core. Your hips are up in line with those shoulders, your legs are engaged, and then slowly you can bring your knees down. Shifting forward, bringing your belly, your chest, and your chin, and then releasing the tops of your feet down. Palms are grounded. Let's squeeze those elbows in. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, peel your heart up. Keep the elbows in and bent. Exhale, lower chest and chin. One more. Inhale, peel the heart up. Exhale, lower heart and chin. Tuck your toes, gently push yourself up through plank and then back into downward dog while you walk your dog once again. Feeling and grounding, breathing and lengthening the spine out through the tailbone for the ceiling, for the sky. Lift your right leg up, flex your foot, heel is up and toes point down to your mat. Step your right foot forward to right thumb, plant your back left foot, ground it down at 45 degrees, warrior A. So lifting the arms, lifting the heart, grounding into your heels. Gently guide left hip forward, right hip back. Bend at the elbows, elbows draw down in line with your shoulders, palms facing forward. Reach the arms out wide, so straighten the arms. Now bend the elbows and then lift the arms up overhead, palms face each other. Release your hands down to your mat. Step your right foot back as you find your plank. Inhale, push your mat away. Exhale, take your knees, then belly, chest, chin, tops of your feet. Inhale, push into your palms. This time our cobra, as we might straighten into the elbows. A little more heart lift, a little more compression in the low back. Breathing here. And then tucking your toes, push back through the knees. Lift the knees and hips up as you guide your heels into downward facing dog. Maybe shake the hips, gently swaying side to side. Left leg lifts and extends, foot is flexed, heel up, toes point down. Step left foot next to left thumb, right foot grounds at an angle. Chest up, arms up, heart up, setting up our warrior A. Reaching, activating through the arms, grounding into the heels. Right hip forward, left hip back for this side. Bend the elbows, palms face forward, elbows in line with shoulders. Expand the arms. Now take those hands down level with the shoulders. Bend the elbows, and then reach the arms back up, palms facing each other, thumbs back, pinkies forward, hands to mat. Left foot steps back, finding plank. Inhale, push the mat away. Exhale, lower slow. You can start with those knees. Inhale, gently push into your palms, lifting your heart, focused on the breath. Push through the knees, tuck your toes and lift the knees, lift the hips and ground the heels. Pushing into your palms, fingers are spread wide, relax down the head and neck. Lift your heels, bend your knees, push stomach to thighs. Look forward to your hands and walk step, top of the mat, big toes touch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold and round, bend your knees, sit your bottom back, chair pose. Heels always anchor you down into the ground, into your mat. Tailbone draws down, heart lifts up, toes are light, arms reach up, fingertips activate, and then hands come down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down as you step back, finding plank, engaging core, lower knees, belly, chest, chin, tops of your feet down, push into those palms, lift your heart, find your cobra, tuck your toes, lift your hips, and now we're back into our downward dog. Move where you need to move. Nice big breaths, maybe shake the head a little bit, yes and no. Inhale, right leg lifts, foot is flexed. Stepping forward to right thumb, planting back foot, warrior A. Ground your heels as you lift your heart. Draw left hip forward, right hip back. Right knees over right ankle, both arms actively reaching up, hands together in front of your heart as you open to warrior 2. Now expand the arms out wide, so your left foot steps back behind that right heel. Flip your front palm, reach forward and reverse the warrior. Lengthen up out of the hip, out of the waist, still grounded deeply into the legs. Back to your warrior 2, shoulders over hips. Shift forward, side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm reaches up. Shoulders down away from the ears, and we lift back to warrior 2. Hands to mat. Step right foot back to plank. Lower slowly. You can always begin with the knees. Tops of your feet touch down as you push through your palms, lifting your heart. And then tucking your toes, lifting your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, foot is flexed, heel is up. Step forward to left thumb, ground the right foot, warrior A, chest up, arms up. Good, left knee working over the ankle as the left hip draws back, right hip pulls forward. Hands together, thumbs in front of heart, and let's open to warrior 2. We step that right foot back behind the left heel, shoulders over hips. Flip the front palm, reach forward, reverse warrior as we lengthen out of the left side, hip, waist, up the side body, out through the hand, and then slowly transition back to warrior 2. Forward to side angle, left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches up, always drawing those shoulders down the back. Lift to your warrior 2. Hands down to mat, left foot steps back, find your plank, breathe with your flow. Inhales, draw that heart space up through up dog or cobra. Exhale, draw the hips up into your downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, stomach to thighs. Look forward, step forward, top of the mat, big toes touch. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, knees are together, let's bend them. Sitting back for chair pose, anchor the heels, pull, draw the tailbone down, lift your heart, reach your arms, lighten your toes. Sit a little bit lower if you can. One more breath. Fold forward, hands to mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step back, find plank. Follow breath as you flow. Meeting in our down dog. Check your foundation, your hands and your feet. Inhale, right leg lifts, foot is flexed. Step forward. We're going to stay low lunge and then lower the back left knee. Inhale, arms up. Grab onto left wrist, lengthen, and then gently stretch over to the right. Long through left side body, come back through center. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee so we're in crescent lunge, high lunge. Grab that left wrist again and then gently stretch, reaching both arms off to the right. Come back through center. Hands in front of heart. Open arm twist, left arm reaches forward, right arm reaches back. Lean back just 1 inch. Try to keep the shoulders up over the hips. Right arm forward, both arms up. Hands to mat. Right foot steps back. Follow your breath through your flow. Hands and feet ground you in your downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, foot is flexed. Step forward, low lunge. Then we bring the right knee down, arms up, heart up. Grab right wrist and then gently take those arms over to the left as we stretch up the right side body. Back through center, your back toes are tucked. Lift the knee up into a high lunge, crescent lunge, arms up. Grab the right wrist, and again we stretch, we lean, we gently draw the energy up and over to the left. Back through center. Hands in front of heart, open arm twist. The right arm reaches forward, the left arm draws back. And we want to keep that spine lengthening, lifting up. So we might gently reach back 1 inch, keep the heart space open. Left arm forward, both arms up, hands to mat. Left foot steps back. Find your plank, engage your core, and breathe through your flow. Downward dog, walk it out if you need. Shake your tail, shake your head. Try to relax and release on an exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts, foot is flexed. Step forward, warrior egg. Ground your heels, lift your heart, reach out through those hands. Palms down in front of heart center as we open warrior two, adjusting your stance. Right knee over ankle, shoulders over hips, flip front palm, reach and reverse. Lengthen and reach up out of that right hand. Back to warrior two, shift forward. Side angle, maybe slide right elbow just inside right knee. Left arm reaches up, open that heart space. Inhale, back up, warrior two. Reverse triangle, straighten the right knee, reach the right arm, reach it back. Bend the right knee, warrior two. Straighten right knee, turn your toes facing left side. Inhale, lift up, arms up, heart up. Exhale, hinge forward and down. Nice flat back as you come down, palms face down. And then we reach around to grab the heels, the ankles, or the calves. Start to just soften here. Shake the head a little bit, the shoulders, the arms. And then inhale, draw some energy up the legs, out through the hips, out through the bottom. Exhale, fold. Gently use your arms to pull, to guide the stomach toward your thighs, the top of your head toward your mat or the floor, the forearms toward the shins. Release your hands down under your nose for a nice flat back. Right hand down underneath you, left arm reaches up, opening your chest. That left arm can wrap behind your waist, gently rolling that top left shoulder back. Try to keep the hips and the low back level. Left arm reaches up and then comes back down, swapping it out. Left hand down, right arm reaches up, starting to open through that heart space. Right arm wraps behind the waist, gently drawing that right shoulder up again. We want to keep the low back as level as you can. Keep the hips level. Use that wrap to help. Right arm reaches up and comes back down. And then start to walk your hands back, plant your palms, shake your head and neck. The elbows are bent as they gently draw in toward each other, and then walk your hands back forward, half lift, flat back. Expand the arms out in line with your shoulders, nice and wide, slow and controlled. Inhale up to standing. Bend your front knee, find warrior two, face forward. Up on your back toes, crescent lunge, left hip forward. Take that open arm twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, both arms up. Chest forward, arms reach back behind you, and then we shift into that right leg to fly. Left leg comes up, foot is flexed. Keep reaching the arms back behind you. Draw your shoulder blades together. Lift your heart an inch. Lift your heel. Keep your toes pointing down and then gently step them down. Crescent lunge, arms up, heart up. Hands to mat. Right foot steps back. Find your plank, use your core, and move through your flow. Meeting in our down dog. Find a big breath. Inhale, left leg lifts, foot is flexed. Step forward, warrior A. Ground your heels, lift your heart. Arms up, heart up. Hands together down in front of heart center as we open to our warrior two. Adjusting stance, left knee over ankle, arms up, arms strong. Flip front palm, reach and reverse. Warrior two. Side angle, left elbow might slide inside that left knee. Right arm keeps reaching you up to open the chest. Inhale through warrior two. Straighten to reverse warrior. Left knee straightens, left arm reaches up and back. Lots of length, lots of lift. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Straighten that left knee and turn your toes facing right side. Heels are out, toes are in. Inhale, slight back bend, heart lift, gaze up, palms up. Exhale, flip palms as you hinge, folding. Forward and down, reach around for ankles, calves, or heels. Take it out, a little movement, a little release. Soften down the neck. Draw the tailbone, the hips up. Relax head and neck, heavy down. Coming up halfway, flat back. Now walk your hands to your right foot or ankle. Reach around, grab, and gently draw the upper body now over that right leg. As you inhale, you're lengthening. As you exhale, you're folding, gently twisting. Release and come back through center. Half lift, flat back. And then start to walk your hands toward your left leg, ankle, and calf. Reach around, grab. Inhale, we're lengthening, and exhale, we're folding now over that left leg. Releasing, melting. Releasing that grip, hands back through center, half lift, flat back. And then bend your elbows, maybe drawing them down toward the floor. Inhale, half lift. Expand those arms out wide. Use your core. Engage slow breath. Inhale yourself back up to standing. Bend the front knee as you face that foot forward. Gaze forward, warrior two. Shift onto your back toes. Crescent lunge. Arms up, heart up, facing forward. Open arm twist. Right arm is forward. Left arm is back. Left arm forward. Both arms up. reach the heart forward, arms draw back, and now we start to shift into that front left leg. Right leg picks up, warrior three, airplane arms, heel up, toes point down. Keep reaching back through the arms, draw the shoulder blades together, lift the heart, lift the heels, foot is flexed, toes point down. Carefully step those toes back, crescent lunge, arms up. Hands to mat, left foot steps back, find your plank, find your flow. Walk your dog, shake it out, sway it out, breathe it out. Big inhale, big exhale. Lift your heels, come to your tippy toes, and then start to roll, wave. Shift your weight forward into plank, shoulders over wrists, belly button always drawing in, legs are strong, they're activated. And then we lift the hips back up as we guide the heels to the mat for downward dog. Again, lift your heels, tippy toes, start to roll, start to wave, slow and controlled. Gently shifting forward, finding your plank by placing the shoulders over the wrists, drawing the belly button up and in, strong legs, and then lift the hips up. Slowly again, you guide your heels back toward the mat, downward dog, push through those palms. One more time, lift your heels, tippy toes, roll, wave, shift, take your time, find your plank, pause, engage, check in, lift your hips, and then find downward dog, maybe walking your dog here. Bend your knees. Let's come down onto our knees. We're going to set up here for forearm plank. So we'll take our elbows down, our forearms down, our palms down. And then step right foot back, followed by left foot back. So forearm plank here. Just like we do in our plank pose. We're using the legs high on the toes. The shoulders are now over the elbows. The belly button is still pulling up and in. The neck is long, so the gaze is down. And then bring your knees down, and let's gently, quickly push back into child's pose. A few breaths here. Start to come back up. Now we're going to set up for dolphin pose. So we'll come right back onto those forearms, those elbows, those palms grounding down. Knees are under your hips, tuck your toes, and then lift your knees up like you're coming to your down dog, and then start to walk to inch your feet forward, walking toward the elbows. Keep drawing the tailbone up. Lift your right leg up if you'd like. Point your toes. So energy lifting out of that leg if you've lifted. Right leg can come down. And then the left leg lifts. Again, you want to keep that energy reaching up. Point your toes. Pushing through those forearms, draw the shoulders away from the ears. Big breath. Left leg comes down. Good. Keep drawing that tailbone up. Keep relaxing down the head and neck. And then slowly bring the knees down, hips back, child's pose. Soften the shoulders. Soften the breath. Inhale, coming through table pose, hands and knees, setting up for our downward dog. So plant your palms, tuck your toes, maybe walk it out a little bit, shift forward, shift back, shift side to side. Inhale, right leg lifts, foot is flexed. Knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg lifts. Shift right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Knee to left elbow. Inhale, right leg lifts. Stepping forward, warrior A. Ground your feet, ground your heels, lift your heart. Left hip forward, right hip Hands down in front of heart. Let's open and adjust. Warrior two. Right knee over ankle. Flip front palm, reach and reverse warrior. Stretch and stretch and stretch. Back through warrior two. Side angle, right elbow slides inside right knee, left arm reaches up. Inhale up through reverse triangle, two straight legs, reach right arm up and back. Find warrior two, bend the right knee, straighten the right knee, turn your toes. Now we're gonna walk our heels in, narrowing our stance, arms up, star pose, hands together, and then we come down into goddess, knees out wide, sit low, inhale, reach arms up, straighten the legs, exhale, squat down, hands in front of heart, inhale, straighten up, reach up, stand up, exhale, squat down, sit low, inhale, reach up, and then find your warrior two. Shift forward, crescent lunge, up on your back left toes, hands in front of heart. Twisting left elbow outside right thigh or knee, long through the spine as you gently twist. Push gently to that bottom left elbow. Inhale, back up through crescent lunge, arms up. Shift heart forward, reach arms back. Find your warrior three, airplane arms, left leg lifts up. Reach back, heart up, slowly lift up, one leg mountain, left knee up in line with hip, knee is bent, foot is flexed. Kick that left heel forward, hold it, lift it, bend the left knee. Come back to that warrior three, airplane arms, heel up behind you. Bring your hands down to the ground or hands together in front of your heart. Shiva squats, left knee comes back behind that right calf, lift up. Bend the knees, left knee behind right calf, and extend the leg, lift up. One more time, Shiva squat, left knee behind right calf. Inhale, lift back up, extend the leg. Step those left toes back to crescent lunge. Hands to mat, right foot steps back. Find your plank, engage through your flow, using your breath. Feel your way into your downward dog. Soften, melt, release where you can. Take your time. Check in. Inhale, left leg lifts, flexed foot. Step forward, warrior A. Ground your heels, lift your heart, left hip back, right hip forward. Hands to heart, opening, adjusting your warrior B. Left knee over ankle, shoulders over hips. Flip front palm, reach and reverse. Lengthen through that left side. Warrior two, shift forward, side angle, left elbow can slide inside left knee, right arm reaches up as you open heart. Up through reverse triangle, two straight legs, left arm reaches up and back. Bend the left knee, warrior two. Straighten left knee, and then we adjust. Heel toe your feet in, heels in, toes out, arms up, star pose. Palms touch, squat down, knees out wide, sit low. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, palms touch, squat low, sit low. Inhale, reach up, stand up. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, reach up, and then find your warrior two facing forward. Shift to crescent lunge, up on your back toes, hands together in front of heart. Take the twist, right elbow now crosses outside that left thigh or knee, gently pushing into that bottom knee as you keep the palms pressing together and the thumbs toward the heart. Inhale, back through center, crescent lunge. Shift forward, heart forward, reach arms back as we find warrior three, airplane arms. Right leg is lifted, foot is flexed, heel is up. Slowly transitioning up, one leg mountain, right knee bends up in line with your hip, arms are up. Now kick that right heel forward. Lift, 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 lift. Bend the knee and start to transition back to that warrior three, airplane arms. Arms draw back, heel is up. Hands touch down or palms come together, thumbs at your heart. 3 rounds Shiva squats. Right knee behind left calf. Lift and extend that right leg up. Foot is flexed, heel up. Again, knee behind calf. Squeeze it in. And then lift and extend through right leg. Last one, right knee behind left calf. Squeeze it in. Extend and lift that right leg. And then slowly step back, crescent lunge, arms up, heart up. Hands to mat, left foot steps back. Focus through that flow. Nice big breath. Exhale into your down dog. Start to bring your knees down onto your mat. So we're going to walk our knees in toward each other, and we have two options. Sitting on the heels, tops of the feet down, or tucking your toes under while you sit on your heels. So that's pretty intense toe stretch there. Inhale, arms up, bend at the elbows, open the chest, shoulder blades together. Inhale, arms up, and then left elbow comes up toward the ceiling or toward the sky. Your right hand is gently on that left elbow, helping to guide. You want to sit tall, long in the spine, open in the heart space, long through the neck, arms up. And then you can untuck your toes if you had them tucked, sitting back on the heels, bend the elbows, open the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach arms up. This time it's the right elbow that comes up toward the ceiling, hand down your back. Your left hand gently on that right elbow, giving a little bit of support, helping the stretch. Again, we're sitting tall, long in the spine, open in the heart space, and long through the neck. Both arms up. Bend the elbows, draw the shoulder blades together down the back. Interlace hands behind you. Maybe let the head start to kind of move side to side. Maybe the gaze is up. Maybe the chin comes down to the chest. And then we're going to find our way into our forearm plank once again. Elbows down, forearms down, palms down. Step right foot back, followed by left foot. Engaged core, strong legs, high on the toes. Shoulders over elbows. Long, relaxed neck, gaze down. Good, keep breathing, keep engaging. Belly button in. Bring the knees down and find a quick child's pose. Sit back, sit low, sit soft. Breathe and release. Start to shift back up. We'll find that dolphin pose. Elbows down, forearms down, palms down. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and walk your feet, your toes closer to your elbows. Keep lifting the bottom up. If you'd like, you lift that right leg up, point the toes, draw the energy up. Push into the forearms. Right leg, right foot comes down. Left leg reaches up, pointing toes, drawing energy up. Keep the shoulders working away from the ears. Up the back, lift up, lift up, lift up. Left foot comes down. Keep drawing that tailbone up. Keep pushing into the palms, pushing into the forearms. And then slowly bring the knees down. Sit the hips back, and this time let the arms come down alongside you. Your hands by your feet, your palms facing up, releasing the shoulders. Taking several breaths here just to let it go. Slowly start to make your way up. We're going to make our way onto our backs. So turning around, lying down, we want to keep our knees bent here. We're going to move into figure 4 stretch. So once you're down, you walk your heels in and then take your right ankle, place it just below that left bent knee, flexing foot, and then take your right hand and draw it gently up the inner thigh toward the right knee. So we're giving some energy as the knee is pushed very carefully away from you. Release that, and then start to lift your left foot off. You can interlace your hands around that left thigh, and then gently start to draw that left leg a little bit closer to you, a little bit closer to your belly. Maybe you use your right elbow to continue that energy of the right knee drawing away from you. Keep the right foot flexed. Try to relax the shoulders down the back. Maybe your next exhale, pull that left thigh a little bit closer. Keep inching that right knee away from you. Slowly release, left foot down. And then let the legs, as they are in that figure 4 shape, fall over to the left. So your right foot is now on the ground and your right knee points up to your ceiling or up to the sky. Arms up, bent at the elbows. Your gaze can come over the right shoulder. Open heart and big breath. Slowly back through center. And we'll swap it out. Right foot comes down. We lift that left leg. Place the ankle just below that bent right knee. Flexed foot. And then we slide the left hand along that inner thigh, coming just above that left knee as we guide the energy. Left knee is now working away from you. The foot flexed. Ankle resting on that right thigh. Release the left hand, keep the energy of that leg working, left knee away. Lift your right foot off of the floor and start to draw your right thigh in, just using your legs. Now if you'd like, interlace hands behind that right thigh and use the arms to draw that right thigh a little bit closer to you, a little bit closer to your belly. The left foot is flexed, the left knee's away. Maybe you help with that left elbow, gently pushing into that inner left thigh. Maybe that next exhale, you pull that right thigh a little closer to you. Keep the foot flexed, keep the left knee away. Try to relax the shoulders down. Releasing, hands around that right foot comes down. Keep the figure 4 shape. Let the legs just fall as they are over to the right. So your left foot is now on the ground and your left knee is pointed up to the ceiling, up to the sky. Arms come up, bent at the elbows in line with the shoulders, and your gaze might now come over to the left. Left knee points up. Open heart, focused breath. Slowly start to come back through center. Release that left foot down. Bring both knees into the chest. A quick rock side to side. And then maybe rocking up and down the spine a couple times. We're going to make our way onto a seat and maybe right into boat pose. So gently pull the stomach toward the thighs toward the stomach. You can release the arms alongside you. Bring your hands together, palms to touch, thumb at heart. Maybe a twist. Left elbow comes outside that right knee. Back through center. Other side. Right elbow outside that left thigh or knee. Back through center. Keep the spine long. Again, left elbow outside right thigh or knee. Center. Right elbow outside left thigh or knee. Center. Heart lift. Heart lift. Bring the feet down. Extend the legs long. Rock side to side. Coming into that forward fold over these straight, strong legs. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Start to hinge forward. Draw that long spine forward, forward, forward. Little bend to the knees. And then reach around for the feet, the ankles, or the calves. Inhale, pull your heart toward your toes. Exhale, start to round. Releasing head and neck down toward the knees or the shins. Feel that openness, that stretch into the low back. Guide your body, guide your stretch with your breath. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, ground. Slowly start to lift the head, the neck, the heart. Now, if you'd like, you can take your hands, place your palms under your feet, and then lift your heart up. So you're almost like kicking with the ball of your foot into the palms of your hands as you pull your heart space forward. Then you can release that and slowly make your way onto your back, knees to chest. Let's ground by rocking gently side to side. Hug your knees in, forehead to meet your knees. Compress yourself into a tiny little ball, and then let's release into our Shavasana. Take your legs out as wide as your mat, as wide as you'd like. Toes roll away from the body and the arms are down alongside you, palms face up. It's our signal that we are ready to receive. Receive your practice. Soften, melt, and relax the entire body. Take it from the top down, the head, the neck, the shoulders. Easy breath, grounded through the bottom, and relax down the legs, down into the ankles and out through each one of your toes. Shavasana. Starting to wiggle fingers and toes, gently nodding head from side to side. Reach your arms up overhead, get a nice big stretch through the entire body. Bring your knees back in toward your chest, hug them in. Little rock side to side. You can come all the way off to your right side using your arm as a pillow. We'll pause for just a couple breaths. With eyes still closed, gently lift yourself to your seat. Easy seat, we'll cross our legs. And then bring our hands together, our palms to touch as we draw thumbs to heart center. It has been my honor to guide you through your practice. Wishing you well and sending you love. Namaste.